Why do some people excel on the path to sustainable wealth and success, while others remain stuck? The secret doesn't lie in innate talent or sheer luck, but in personal discipline. The Stoics, with their timeless philosophy, revealed that self-control, persistence toward goals, and living in alignment with your values are the key ingredients for building a fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." From thoughts to actions, everything requires discipline. This article will outline 7 personal disciplines inspired by Stoic philosophy, designed to help you achieve not only material wealth, but also a life rich in meaning. Start your transformative journey today. Before we dive in, if this is your first time on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this video. This will help me continue creating more content like this in the future. Sustainable wealth doesn't come from the large sums of money you earn, but from how you manage it. Stoics always emphasize that self-control is the first step to mastering life. Epictetus once said, "True freedom comes from controlling your own desires." It matters less how much money you make than how you use it to serve your greater goals. In today's modern world, temptations surround us constantly. Sophisticated advertisements urge you to spend, and consumer gadgets make you want to own things even when you don't truly need them. Every time you give in to momentary temptations, you trade your long-term future for fleeting gratification. A luxurious meal, a new tech gadget, or an unplanned expensive trip can quickly drain your finances. On the other hand, learning to resist unnecessary expenses creates opportunities to invest in your future. To begin, visualize your long-term goals clearly, whether it's buying a home, generating passive income, or achieving financial independence. Then, whenever faced with a spending decision, ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my goal? If the answer is no, let it go. Additionally, establish a clear spending plan, set limits for discretionary spending, and stick to it diligently. When shopping, adopt the habit of waiting at least 24 hours before making a decision to ensure that you genuinely need the item, rather than being driven by temporary emotions. Self-control involves cultivating mindful and responsible financial habits. It not only helps you build wealth, but also brings peace of mind, sparing you from worrying about impulsive spending decisions. Mastering self-control is the foundational step toward a wealthy and sustainable life. True wealth isn't just measured by the numbers in your bank account, it's also about living in alignment with your core values. The Stoics taught that a life not rooted in personal values is like a ship without a compass, adrift and easily sunk by the waves. Epictetus once said, "Know what is important to you and stay steadfast to it, regardless of circumstances." In reality, many people chase wealth at any cost, sacrificing health, family, and ethics along the way. They work tirelessly, but often fail to understand the true purpose behind their efforts. As a result, even after accumulating significant assets, they feel empty and anxious. This happens because they are not living in alignment with what matters most to them. Sustainable wealth emerges only when you combine financial goals with your core values, such as honesty, family love, or a passion for learning. To live according to your values, you must first take the time to define them clearly. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? How do I want to live my life? Once you have your answers, use them as a guiding compass for every decision you make, especially financial ones. For example, if your core value is health, prioritize investing in high-quality food and a healthy lifestyle, rather than spending on flashy but unsustainable items. If family is your top priority, focus on saving and investing to ensure a stable future for your loved ones, rather than pursuing expenses that don't bring real value. Additionally, learn to say no to things that go against your values. No matter how enticing the societal pressures or tempting opportunities may be, always ask yourself, does this reflect who I am? Will it bring me closer to the life I desire? If the answer is no, declining is not only the right choice, but also a way to protect your integrity. When you live according to your values, every decision, financial or personal, becomes more meaningful. You'll not only achieve material wealth, but also spiritual richness. a sense of freedom and inner peace, knowing that you are staying true to the path you've chosen. Success rarely comes easily, and sustainable wealth is no exception. Stoics view challenges as teachers and failures as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle in the path becomes the path. What stands in the way becomes the way." Perseverance is the ability to stand firm in the face of challenges and remain focused on your goals, even when times get tough. On the journey to building wealth, you'll face countless obstacles: business failures, unprofitable investments, or life's pressures. This is where perseverance plays its vital role. Those who give up too quickly often fail to see that every failure is a valuable lesson. If you're willing to learn and adapt, failure can become the foundation for success. Cultivating perseverance isn't just about accepting difficulties. It's about knowing how to act effectively when confronted with them. Instead of letting failure discourage you, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve next time? Stoics didn't fear failure because they understood it as a natural part of life. They focused on what they could control, their efforts, and let go of what was beyond their reach, such as immediate results or others' judgments. If you're pursuing a long-term financial goal, like saving a significant amount or building a business, break the goal into smaller, actionable steps and work on them consistently. Don't be discouraged if results don't appear immediately. Remember, all great things take time. At the same time, maintain flexibility in your plans. When circumstances change, adjust your strategy instead of clinging to ineffective methods. Perseverance doesn't mean working tirelessly without thought. It's about intelligent persistence. Every morning, remind yourself why you started. Every evening, reflect and ask, what did I do today to move closer to my goal? When you stay committed to your journey with determination, every challenge can become a stepping stone toward progress. Sustainable wealth isn't for those who are impatient or easily defeated. It's the reward for those who dare to persevere, learn from failures, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Let's build a community of kindness by subscribing to Stoicism for Success right now and sharing it with those you wish to see live with kindness and strength like us. Let's spread these positive values together. Time is humanity's most valuable asset because once it's gone, it can never be reclaimed. The Stoics, particularly Seneca, emphasize that how we use our time determines the quality of our lives. He once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it without realizing." Sustainable wealth requires discipline in time management, because how you use each moment today will shape the outcomes of your tomorrow. In modern society, time is often stolen by invisible yet captivating distractions, such as social media, endless entertainment, or meaningless conversations. We get absorbed in these activities, unaware that every minute spent on them is a minute lost to personal growth or achieving goals. Successful people don't have more time than you. They simply prioritize and use their time wisely. Time discipline begins with setting clear goals and organizing your daily activities around them. If your goal is financial freedom, dedicate time each day to learning about investments, improving professional skills, or building meaningful relationships. The key is knowing how to say no to time-wasting activities that add no real value. Don't spend your evenings endlessly scrolling on social media when you could use that time to read an insightful book, learn a new skill, or plan your finances. Think of time as an investment. Each day gives you 24 hours, and you must decide how to optimize this investment. One effective approach is to plan your day the night before. List the most important tasks to accomplish and start your day with focused intent. While working, eliminate distractions. Silence your phone, use time management tools like the Pomodoro timer, and allocate specific time blocks for each task. Time discipline not only helps you accomplish more, but also brings balance and control to your life. You'll no longer feel swept up in a whirlwind of meaningless activities. Instead, you'll experience confidence and satisfaction in knowing that every day you're moving closer to your goals. Remember, the wealthy don't buy time. They use it effectively to create wealth. Sustainable wealth cannot be achieved if you remain confined to your comfort zone. The Stoics taught that risk is an unavoidable part of life, and instead of avoiding it, we must confront it with courage and thorough preparation. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "What is truly frightening is not risk itself, but the fear of failing to act when action is needed." On the journey to wealth, many fail not because of a lack of opportunities, but because they fear facing risk. They fear losing money in investments, failing in business ventures, or being judged for trying something new. Yet, the truth is that no success comes without risk. The cost of avoiding risk is often far greater. It leads to stagnation, wasted potential, and regret when looking back. Remember, the Stoics did not view risk as a negative concept. Instead, they saw it as a test that helps you grow. The key lies in distinguishing between calculated risks and reckless gambles. For example, investing a large sum in a market you don't understand is reckless, but studying the market, analyzing potential risks, and making an informed decision is both courageous and wise. To begin, start with small, manageable risks and face them head-on. For instance, if you want to invest, begin with a modest amount to learn how the market operates. If you're considering a career change, spend time researching the new field before making a leap. Treat every risk you take as an opportunity to grow, not as a threat. Instead of focusing on fear, focus on what you stand to gain if you succeed and the invaluable lessons you'll learn if you fail. Taking bold action doesn't mean you are fearless. It means you are willing to act despite your fears. Sustainable wealth arises from the willingness to take daring steps while preparing thoroughly. Don't let the fear of risk hold you back. Move forward, step by step, and turn every challenge into an opportunity to rise higher. Sustainable wealth isn't solely built on financial foundations. It also depends on physical and mental health. The Stoics believed that a strong body and a steady mind are indispensable for achieving long-term success. Epictetus said, "Never forget that your body and mind are your tools. If they are not cared for, you can accomplish nothing." In modern life, we often overlook the value of health until it's compromised. Overworking, neglecting exercise, unhealthy eating, or enduring prolonged stress weakens not only the body, but also your ability to make decisions and maintain discipline. A fatigued body cannot support a sharp mind, and a chaotic mind diminishes your ability to manage your life effectively. The Stoics emphasized balance. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Care for your body as a devoted servant, but never let it become your master." This means you don't need to obsess over health, but you must cultivate habits that keep your body in optimal condition. The same applies to the mind. You must train yourself to control your thoughts, let go of unnecessary worries, and focus on what truly matters. Start with simple actions. Maintain a regular exercise routine, not necessarily intense workouts, but perhaps just a 30-minute walk each day to improve circulation and reduce stress. Pay attention to your diet by eating balanced meals, minimizing processed foods, and increasing your intake of natural, wholesome ingredients. Don't underestimate the power of quality sleep. It's not only the time your body recovers, but also when your mind becomes clearer and more focused. For mental health, dedicate time to activities that calm your mind, such as meditation, journaling, or simply stepping away from work to enjoy nature. Each day, ask yourself, have I taken time to care for my body and mind today? When you combine physical and mental training, you'll feel energized and focused, capable of overcoming any challenge. Wealth is meaningless without the health to enjoy it. Starting today, treat self-care as a long-term investment because your body and mind are your most valuable assets. True wealth is not measured by what you accumulate for yourself, but by the value you bring to those around you. The Stoics taught that the purpose of life isn't merely to achieve, but also to give. Seneca once wrote, "No one can live happily if they live only for themselves. We are born to contribute and help one another." On the journey to building sustainable wealth, one critical element often overlooked is this: wealth only gains meaning when it creates a positive impact on others. You may possess great financial resources, but if you hoard them, you may find yourself feeling isolated and disconnected. Conversely, when you share your success to uplift those around you, you not only create value for society, but also nurture joy and fulfillment within yourself. Contribution doesn't have to involve grand gestures. It can be as simple as helping a friend in need, sharing the lessons you've learned, or spending time listening and encouraging your loved ones. If you have financial stability, consider contributing to charitable causes, supporting education, or investing in community development projects. Every action, no matter how small, can create a ripple effect of positive change. Contributing also carries a deeper significance. It's how you leave a legacy. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? What does my life mean to others? By using your wealth and energy to make the world a better place, you leave behind not just material value, but also inspire others to follow in your footsteps. Start by doing good within your means. Each day, strive to create a small positive impact. You can share your knowledge, offer words of encouragement, or simply help someone solve a problem. Don't wait until you're wealthy enough to start giving, as contribution isn't a result of wealth. It's a vital part of the journey to becoming truly wealthy. When you contribute, you'll discover that wealth is not solely measured by your assets, but also by the number of people you've helped, the values you've left behind, and the meaning you've created in this life. Remember, the greatest success lies not in what you achieve, but in what you give. Sustainable wealth is not just a destination, but a journey built on personal discipline. From mastering self-control, living true to your values, and persevering through challenges, to using time effectively, boldly facing risks, nurturing both body and mind, and ultimately contributing to others. Each discipline is a vital piece of the puzzle that forms a picture of holistic success. Remember, true wealth is not measured solely by material possessions, but by how you live your life, with meaning, connection, and a lasting impact on those around you. Start cultivating these disciplines today. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the actions you take now lay the foundation for the wealth of tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video. Let's support our wonderful community by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications right now. Show everyone that you're living kindly by liking the video and sharing your experiences in the comments. Take action now to spread positive energy.